This is part 2 of the Stoicism series. If you want to see the first part, the link is in the description box below. Virtue is the highest practice one can commit to. Virtue is comprised of discipline, honesty, justice, and courage. It is your purpose and intention behind an act. Without virtue, your goals are just baseless ambitions that will keep you craving for more, and you will never be satisfied. If you want to make money and there is no virtuous intent behind it, you will never be content with the amount you make. You will always need more. Take Aurelius' rule for example. He had a multitude of responsibilities regarding military, legal, personal, and political. He would definitely have been overwhelmed. But he always kept his head above water by applying a simple rule. Duty comes first. Because according to Aurelius, we were made by nature to work with others. It's okay for our pets to lie in bed all day, but we have to get up for the common good, since we have a role to play in the uplifting and progress of this world and mankind. This belief would always keep you abreast of the importance of your existence. A little interruption here. We have just started out with this channel to help us grow together, getting aid from some of the greatest books. So if you want to stay aware of all of the awesome upcoming videos, subscribe by pressing the red button below, like this video, share it with your loved ones, and comment on it. Much love from our side, and now back to the book. A special quality of the Stoics is getting things done, no matter the circumstances. If you are an artist or a creator and you just keep looking for the best environment and set of working conditions, you will never be able to create anything. No matter where you are, you have to get down to work and get stuff done. The all or nothing thinking will always impede your way. If the thing you're doing isn't perfect, doesn't mean you should stop trying to do it. We shouldn't let idealism stop us. You have to accept that the world is as it is before you try to change it. Accepting things as they really are doesn't weaken the desire for change. In fact, it makes the effort to do so more effective. One step at a time and things will get done by the end. This is the Stoics' way. The impregnable citadel. No matter what happens around us, we are always in control of ourselves. The house occupying our soul, the inner citadel, will remain indomitable. The only problem that occurs to it is from within. That's why a Stoic should rely on himself rather than the circumstances. Cato the Younger always liked to prepare for tough situations. Although he could afford clothes, he used to walk around without a hat and barefoot, just to be ready to face any calamity. Because to a Stoic, misfortune is just another opportunity to become stronger. Seneca considered someone who has never faced any difficulty an unlucky person because he has not seen his true potential yet. The concept of sympathia, which means that everything and everyone in this world is interconnected. Aurelius used to think that the example of all of the humans is like bees, and this world is a beehive. What is good for the beehive cannot be in turn bad for any individual bee in the long run, which motivated the Stoic to do good for the community because this is the noblest priority. Acting positively by the community is definitely hard and requires a lot of self-motivation since it is easy to do what you think will benefit only you. It's convenient to take revenge and act selfishly. One thing you can do is always ask yourself, is this what the person I aspire to become would do? This will be the litmus test for your actions. The Stoic art of acquiescence. It is a common concept to sit down and wish for the unfavorable conditions to change. But the Stoics developed amor fati, the love for fate. They embraced it and changed their desires according to the conditions. This is called the art of acquiescence. Malcolm X was sent to jail at a very young age. But instead of waiting for his freedom and cursing fate, he chose to embrace it, and by the time he was released, he had become religiously enlightened, self-educated, and highly motivated. And all of this helped him in struggling for civil rights in the future. Success is entirely achievable if you invest that energy and work with the actual situation as it stands before you. Every one of us sees death as a scary element, probably because we do not know what it entails. Stoics embrace death and the fact of our ultimate demise. The Stoics recognize an important feature of death. If it really is the end of everything, there is nothing to fear. Death brings with it the end of worry, pain, and of course, death itself. Seneca went so far as to scold his friends and family when they begged his executioners to spare his life for forgetting their philosophical training. He said that they should have always been ready to accept death no matter what. Applying Stoic philosophies to our daily routine can help shape our lives in the long run. Now, the action of the day is to stop depending on events and other people for your contentment. Look inside yourself and create your own happiness.